From far beyond, they have been watching us, observing every step of mankind. Their goal, to invade, to destroy. Their plan, to deceive mankind. And so, they're disguised as something harmless, as something we love.
Okay, that's pretty epic. When I first played Cookie Invaders, I don't remember seeing this, so that's actually pretty cool. But our first game of the evening is Cookie Invaders. And Cookie Invaders is available on PC through Steam. It is going for $19.99 USD. And I'd like to take this time to thank the developer for reaching out to me and providing me with a free copy of Cookie Invaders to play on tonight's stream. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Season 4, week 2, 0 days, so it's been 16 hours. And this is interesting because it does use controller, but it also uses keyboard and mouse. And welcome in there, Koi. Hope you are doing well this evening. And again, as I said, we're only going to be playing this for about 15 minutes. We're going to evolve that. And I think we should do this one. Okay, enemy collisions and projectile hits deal damage to your spaceship. You can increase life and regeneration in the evolution system. Okay. I can't remember if this actually has a bomb system. And then hit play. And then because what this reminds me of is like Space Invaders. So I'm like, I don't think Space Invaders had kind of like an actual bomb type thing, so. Because like when I was doing the tutorial, it kind of went by kind of quick. Okay, so let's do attack speed. Let's do restoring shields. Might be more beneficial to play this with the might be beneficial to play this with the mouse instead of the controller. Let's try that and see. Nope. Okay. Fire at enemies, okay. So it plays interesting. And so let's see. Game gets a little hectic. Let's see. Let's do hello, hour. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. Going pretty good. We're doing 15 minutes of all the games that I'm supposed to be covering tonight. Because I had a prior engagement that popped up at the same time as I was supposed to do game coverage. So we're starting off with Cookie Invaders right now. And then after that, long day of shopping for stuff, yeah. Oh, okay. I forgot that your son was headed off to college. It's bittersweet. It is bittersweet. I'm not sure things they need for college nowadays. But I know back when I went, back when I went to college, you had to have like your microwave. You couldn't have like hot plates and things like that because it could start a fire in the dorm room and whatnot. So you couldn't have things like that. So we learned how to make things with the stuff we had. So like we would make grilled cheese sandwiches out of an iron. Like we would take our iron and do that. Because ironically, when I was in college, I worked student maintenance. And we're gonna play one more round of this, and then we're gonna switch games. Yeah, lots of ramen noodles. Also, lots of macaroni and cheese cups. Like, it was crazy. Like, when I worked on campus, I was working 3 different jobs. I was working student maintenance. I worked in the student, union center. And then I also had a job at one of our local grocery chains. So... yeah, it was. It was pretty rough trying to also work because I had to do work study. Yeah. And at the time that I was working during the time of when Xbox 360 had came out. So yeah. So I had to do work study. That was part of my kind of like part of my like financial aid. And so I ended up doing student maintenance. So I was legit like, basically we would, clean up the rooms on campus, and I would help like put furniture together for dorm rooms or take furniture out, things like that. And it was interesting because most of the people that I ended up going to school with ended up working in like the cafeteria. But I was like, yeah, no, I didn't want to do like fast food type or work in the cafeteria. So I ended up doing student maintenance. And then after that, and it was weird because like I said, I worked at the grocery chain store. So we're going to take that. I'm going to do attack speed because attack seems to move a little slow. And we'll take those. Exactly. And I'm like, I didn't really want to deal with that, so I worked student maintenance, and it was cool because like things like when the Super Bowl came on back when I was kind of into sports, we actually ended up watching it in one of the classrooms because they didn't care. So they let us watch it on like this big like projection screen, and so we sat in one of the lecture halls or the lecture classrooms and watched it and stuff. Campus was great. I had a lot of fun, I think that's why I tend to like to do the type of work that I like. I like to do a lot of heavy lifting type things and stuff like that. See if we can get to level 10 in our experience. Because I don't think this actually has like a where you could clear the screen type thing. So we made it to a level 10. I'm going to do plus 10 on life. Convert. Oh, so if I want to go a different route, okay. But after this, we are going to definitely, without a doubt, switch to our next game, which is Billard's Dungeons. Yeah, it is. I couldn't imagine, like, cause, like, I know a lot of, like my best friend worked in the cafeteria, and she enjoyed working like early mornings, but hated like the lunch hour rush and stuff. But a lot of times, I mean, I ate in the cafeteria. But sometimes I would just go off campus and get like something to snack on or eat too. Because I lived, not too far from like the grocery store, or I would go to like the student union area and go to like the little student store and buy stuff because the college that I went to, I will say it was a Big Ten college that I went to. I will say that at least. But they had like a student store that you could go into and they would sell stuff like Hot Pockets. But that's the one, yeah, Track 17. I saw that you had been working on Track 17 for CPR. Because if I'm not mistaken, the tournament's coming up too, right? Yeah, so we died. You accomplished work in 50 hours, that's about it. Yeah, so tonight's discussion questions for those of you that are new to the chat. I do ask a discussion question in the case you may not know what to say in chat. So I do actually do a discussion question. So tonight's discussion question is, what is something that you achieved this week or accomplished this week? So feel free to answer that in the chat if you so choose to. I guess we will submit. Go back. And that is going to take us out of Cookie Invaders. And again, Cookie Invaders is available on PC. It is available through Steam. And if you like what you saw, if you use !GOTW or simply click on the link there, that is going to take you to the Google Doc that lists all of the games that I have played this week, where they can be found, the platforms they're on, and the price if there is a price. And again, I do want to thank the developer for providing me with a free copy of Cookie Invaders to play on tonight's stream.